There is a distinct advantage in using the Word & Brown quote-o-matic system.
A partnership and a friendship that lasts that long speaks well of the both of you.
Our growth has been incredible. It's to the hard work of a lot of dedicated and fantastic employees.
The last thing I want to do is let them down.
We've defined what a general agent would be. We've defined what an employee choice exchange should be.
So thank you.
I want to thank you very much.
Thank you, John and Rusty.
Congratulations, John and Rusty.
Congratulations, and I love you both very much.
Except for the mustaches, the two of them haven't changed a bit.
Then we're going to be here another 20 years.
I want them to think that John and I really care about them, because we do. We care about them as individuals. I want them to feel like they're part of something bigger than just a company. They're part of a family when they work here. And you know, people talk a lot about that, but it's real here. I mean, the employees come to John and I all the time and they say, you know, we love Word & Brown. We love the vibe here. You have a winning vibe. I mean, you're a winning company, and people want to be on a winning team, but more importantly, when they go to work, they're teammates. That's what makes me so happy when I see that, how close the group is here and how much we all are pulling on the rope for the same result, to be the winning team, and we are. When we first started the company, I went on the road. I was a road warrior. We had a girl named Cheryl, and she would make appointments for me with brokers at 9, 11, 1, and 3. So I would have 4 different appointments a day in person with brokers at their office or at their home to try to explain to them the benefits of using the Word & Brown system and the employees and the services we can provide, and to sell them, to bring them in as customers. So I remember this one day, you know, I would meet with a lot of highly successful insurance brokers and then some that were somewhat struggling. So I remember one day, I went up and knocked on the door, and I introduced myself. I said, "Hi, I'm Rusty Brown from Word & Brown," and he said, "You know, I've been waiting for you." He says, "Come on in." So I said, "Oh, that's nice." So I sit down on the sofa, and he's got the coffee table there in the living room, and I bring out the proposals that I want to show him, and here's how our system works, and this is what our employees do. He had to be 85, 90. He said, "Can I get you something to drink?" And I said, "Oh, sure, that'd be great." So I'm sitting there and I'm going, boy, I got to cut this meeting short, because I don't think this guy's going to sell any insurance, but I think he's a little bit lonely, and he was hoping somebody would stop by. And when she said Rusty Brown's going to stop by, he said, "Sure, tell him to come over." I got my insurance license. So he goes out to the kitchen, and I'm going, oh boy, what's this guy? He said, "What would you like?" I said, "Water's just fine." So he goes out to the kitchen, and I see him rustling around in the sink. And he pulls up a glass, and it's like half full of milk. And he dumps it out in the sink. And I'm watching, and he rinses it out with some water, then fills it up and brings it out to me. And I can still see the white line across the middle of the glass where the milk stain was. But you know what? Sometimes you have to take one for the team. And I drank that water down, and I spent a half hour with that nice man, and I'm happy I did. You know, our Christmas party, my hat's off every year to the Christmas party committee. We throw the best Christmas party, and everybody dresses up, and everybody feels special, and I hope they do. We want them to feel special, and I feel special for being there with them too. It's such a great event. I memean, usually we have a casino set up, and you know, after dinner everybody goes to the casino, or you can go to the disco or whatever, and they'll have dancing and music and everything, and it's a great party, really great party. And of course the Catalina, the tradition that, you know, we started from the very first year at Word & Brown was to take the group to Catalina, and that first group's first years were, my God, maybe we'd have 4, 5, 6 people on John's boat. He'd have a boat, and we'd drive over to Catalina that way. So, you know, those are always special moments as well.